Welcome back to the channel. By the end of this video, you should be filled in on every single thing that has happened on Roblox in the past couple of days. Like Roblox accidentally locking people out of their account just because they lived in a certain country, a Roblox admin banning people on Roblox just for fun, and honestly it was kind of funny. Even more Roblox bots and so much more stuff I want to talk about in today's video. But before I dive in, I have to ask you to subscribe, okay? Because whenever you subscribe, my day gets a gazillion times better. Trust me, I notice. And also, for every one subscriber, I'll pet my cat. Alright, anyways, let's move on to the first story, which is just one that is tiny, so tiny. But yesterday, for I think the whole day, Roblox was like a little tiny bit broken on the front page. It is such a tiny thing that I don't know, might as well mention it, but basically, if you went to the front page of Roblox yesterday, you might have noticed that in the text on the Winter Spotlight thing, it basically was broken. I don't know, it just said link start and link end. Now, that was there for like a couple of hours, I think like 12 hours before they fixed it. Because if you go there now, it just looks pretty normal. Another thing that is kind of interesting is that the games that they actually show off in the Winter Spotlight section don't really have the Winter Spotlight background except for Sonic Speed Sim, which I don't know if that was a glitch or what. But I feel like that's kind of interesting because right now, if you look at the Winter Spotlight, every single game that's on there has the outline background thing. But for some reason yesterday, the text at the top was broken, and also some of the games didn't really have their Winter Spotlight background, which was just kind of interesting. I don't really think it's a big deal and nobody cares anymore because it's already fixed. And we can now move on to the next story, which just happens to be more bots. Because in my last video, I talked about how there was a bunch of bots on popular Roblox games, basically farming stuff. I'm pretty sure I saw a lot of other people kind of agree with my sentiment that like a lot of the bots on MM2 were just like farming items in MM2 to sell on the black market, which, okay, that kind of makes sense. But now people are starting to see bots in other games that are not really just farming. They're actually like spamming the chat once again for people to get like free gems or money for certain games. So here's one tweet that I saw on Twitter about this, and I couldn't really find many more. But again, I don't know what game this is exactly. Looks like a tower defense game, maybe Skibidi Toilet Tower Defense, not really sure. But basically, it's just a bunch of like bacon hairs with random names sitting around. And if you look at the chat, it says get free 2,500 gems at a website that I'm going to blur out because I don't want people to go there. So, it seems like these people aren't trying to get people to get free Robux at certain websites. They're actually like specifically targeting people that play this toilet tower defense game by saying that if they go to this website, they can buy like gems on the black market, or maybe it's just a complete scam. I think that's what it is. I'm pretty sure it's just a complete scam. I'll try and like get some video of it, or I'll go to the website myself as I'm editing and I'll try and put it on screen. Again, I'm not really sure how this game works exactly. Like, can you trade gems, or are they just trying to get you to go to that website so you like fill out surveys? I imagine that's what it is. But yeah, either way, don't go to websites that are promising you free stuff in Roblox games, because they're most likely scams. And I assume this one is if they're having to use bots and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, I just thought it was super interesting because it was like targeting a specific game. It wasn't targeting all Roblox players, it was only really targeting people that played this specific tower defense game, which is something that we don't really see very often. I mean, the last time we saw bots like this, I think it was the ones that were like square-headed and green, and they would like promote like free Robux websites that didn't actually give you free Robux. They were just like stupid websites that made you do surveys. And I guess this is like the new version of that. Tell me if you guys have seen these types of bots in other games. But yeah, as of right now, they're only in this game. And so weird, bro. Without further ado, we can now move on to the next story, which just happens to be Roblox shutting down in 2025. And the reason I'm talking about this is because it's not happening this year. I have not seen a single rumor about Roblox shutting down in 2025 yet, and there's already only a week left in this year, so maybe I'm jinxing it by putting this in my video, but I think this is like the first year where we haven't seen TikTok make a whole stupid rumor about Roblox shutting down next year. And honestly, I couldn't have a bigger smile on my face, guys. TikTok finally grew a brain this year, and I think it's a great way to sign off 2024. Now, again, now that I'm mentioning this, it might pop up. Some silly Billy might take this opportunity to start the rumor themselves, but trust me, it will not go far. People are trained, they don't care anymore, bro. They don't care about this shutting down rumor no more. The only rumor I've seen about Roblox shutting down in 2025 was posted all the way back in 2022. Now, it is starting to get a little bit of comments now that we are actually approaching 2025. As you can see, here's the video. It has 200,000 likes, it actually got a lot of views. But it says, sorry Robloxian, we need to shut down the Roblox at 2025. As you can see, all of the comments are mostly from 2022, but there are some that are from like this month, like this one from December 13th that says, no, please don't shut down, I'm begging you in 7 months, sad face. So yeah, this is like the only video I could see about this, but it was posted dang near 3 years ago at this point, so obviously Roblox is not shutting down 2025, we know this, every year this happens. But surprisingly, it hasn't really happened this year yet, so yeah, just wanted to mention that. Without further ado, we can now talk about how Roblox accidentally locked a bunch of accounts. Now this all started with this tweet right here from RTC News. Now you probably all remember this update because, well, I remember a lot of people got mad at this. Basically, Roblox rolled out a new feature where you would actually need to verify your phone number to do simple actions like sending friend requests and joining groups. And this is just kind of like Roblox's replacement for CAPTCHAs for these small things. I said in my video about this that most people will not need to fill this, like, ever. Because the only reason this stuff would actually pop up is if your browser had, like, no activity on it. So, say you were signed in on incognito, you would actually probably get this pop-up. Or if you signed into Roblox on a brand new device, like a phone or something, you'd probably get this pop-up. But, like, the main thing was that this probably wouldn't pop up for most people because their accounts are pretty active. But oh boy, was I wrong, because a couple of days later I actually saw this tweet right here from someone that says, please help. Whenever I try to friend someone, for some reason, it asks for my number. Now this would be fine until I realized that I couldn't find the Philippines in the number list. There's a video so you guys can see what it looks like. The video just kind of shows off that they actually couldn't find the Philippines in their number search. You know, when I first saw this, I was like, maybe this is just like a user error. Like maybe this person couldn't find it themselves or whatnot. Because, you know, I can't really test this myself. I'm not from the Philippines, I don't really have a VPN to go to the Philippines, so I can't really test this myself. But then, a couple of days later, I started seeing a couple more tweets about this. I saw this tweet next that says, wrong phone number Philippines update. Now, this title kind of gave me no, like, idea of what's happening here, but he included a screenshot of his settings page. I'm gonna blur out a lot of the information here. The main thing that you will notice is that you can't actually add a phone number to an account that is based in the Philippines for some reason. Now this is 3 or 4 days ago now at this point, so this might have been fixed. Tell me in the comments if you're from the Philippines. Tell me if you can actually add a phone number to your account or if you can't. I find it really interesting because this person's account is also 13 plus, so they should really have no reason to not be able to add like a phone number to their account. Now I tried doing some Googling and some research into why people in the Philippines might not be able to put their phone number on the Roblox account, and eventually I stumbled across the Our Roblox Help subreddit, where there has been a plethora of posts over the past month or two, people basically having the same problem where they will get a pop-up to verify their phone number, but they will not be able to find the Philippines in the number list thing. Now, the only type of help that I've seen people give to these types of questions is basically just typing in Philippines instead of just looking for Philippines in the numbers list, which I don't know if that has helped people. I really haven't found any answers to that. This whole thing is like tough to navigate. But yeah, you can see a lot of people kind of having that same problem on Roblox Help, the Reddits. So I don't know if you're from the Philippines, tell me in the comments if you are having this issue where you just can't add a phone number to your account, or if something is popping up and preventing you from doing something and asking for a phone number. And if you are having this problem, maybe try typing in Philippines or looking for the Philippines in the T section, because perchance maybe that's where it's sitting. But also, I looked through the video and I couldn't find it there either, so quite interesting, I don't know. It sucks because now a lot of people that are in the Philippines kind of have soft locked accounts where they can't add people anymore and they can't like join groups, which is kind of weird. But this is definitely like a mistake. Roblox is not meaning to do this, so yeah, I guess we'll see what happens in the future. We'll see if they fix it or not. But without further ado, we can now move on to the next story, which is Inception Time. Now, we all know and love Inception Time. He's like a very, very popular Roblox admin, you know him, alright? But for some reason, on Christmas Eve, he tweeted out, "Come and get banned," with a link to a game called Get Banned Simulator. Now apparently people were joining this game and getting banned. Now, I don't think they were actually getting banned from Roblox. I did see some replies of people saying, oh my god, I got banned from Roblox, but I think they were just trolling. Like for example, this tweet right here that says, thanks little buddy, with a screenshot where it has like the authentication failed thing whenever he tries to launch Roblox, which usually happens when your account is banned. Now I think this person was banned prior to playing the game, because if you actually join the game, you would just get banned from the game, I'm pretty sure. And you would see this pop up on your screen that says, you were kicked from this experience, you've been banned. So yes, a Roblox admin was banning hundreds of people, but it was not from the website, it was just from his own game. I guess you can actually see how many people he banned exactly, and it was around 600. If you got banned from the game, you would get a badge for it, which is kind of funny. Let's see if I can still get banned from it right now. I highly doubt it's still working. I think it's like manual, but I guess we'll see. Alright, so I joined, I got the badge, and I instantly got banned. Alright, so it still works, guys. Yeah, I just thought that was a bit silly. I don't know why Inception Time did that, but it was funny, it was cool. Oh yeah, and since I got banned in that game, let's go refresh my front page. And yeah, you can see I'm not banned, I still have access to Roblox. Funny, now, literally, like right after I recorded that segment, Inception Time made another huge update to the game, where you can actually permanently ban yourself from the game, not from Roblox still. I don't know why he doesn't just make it ban you from Roblox. I think that'd be awesome. Come on, Inception Time, just make a game where it like bans you for one day. Come on, please. Yeah, either way, he made a tweet that says, you can now permanently ban yourself from the game during the 5 seconds you have in the experience, with a link to the game. Because yeah, when you join the game, you have like 10, maybe 5 seconds, like he said, before the game kicks you. I guess it doesn't actually ban you, it just kicks you before. But if you actually have time to click this button, you get permanently banned. Also, apparently if you click that button, it also like announces your name getting permanently banned from the game in the chat, which is pretty funny. Yeah, pretty cool game, Inception Time, it's pretty cool. And yeah guys, I can't believe a Roblox admin just banned me. He just banned me from his game, but whatever. And now for maybe the last story. It depends if anything else comes out after I record and edit this segment. But Roblox just released another item for the Winter Spotlight, and I think their reign of not terror, what's the opposite of terror in this scenario, has ended. Because Roblox has been releasing banger items, okay? And they all have actually made profit from what I could tell. Because Roblox has released I think 3 items that went limited and they all are making profit. But now, they just released another item that is not too hot, or well, I guess it is actually pretty hot because it's the real scorching frost stunners. And if you're wondering how much they cost, they are 5,000 Robux. So I do assume that these are going to go limited because they are very, very pricey. But either way, 5,000 is crazy, especially for an item that kind of looks like a free event item that you would get in 2018, you know? I don't know. All of the comments are either saying that the item is mid, or that the price point is way too high, which I can agree with the price point. Alright, the item is fine, I guess. It's not like bad or anything, it's just 5k for that. That's actually kind of nuts. But either way, I guess we'll see what happens with it, and that's it. This item is kind of mid, I think.